Today we're going to talk about swiping to navigate your phone. And you can just swipe upwards, downwards, left, right. And we'll also talk about a few special areas where you can swipe to help you use your phone more effectively. And let's start by opening the Calendar app. In the Calendar app, I have appointments every day, and I can swipe up to see later appointments and swipe downwards to see earlier appointments. Once again, up to see later and down to see earlier. I'm actually moving the calendar into view. So as I swipe up, I'm moving the later appointments into view. I can also swipe left and right. And if I swipe left, I'll move to the next day. And I'll do that again. I'll put my finger somewhere in here and just swipe to the left. And if I swipe right, I'll get to the previous day. This is a very important action because we often swipe to the left to get to the next step. So that's how you do it. So it's easy to use your finger to swipe up, down, left, and right. And there are 3 special actions on the iPhone that you use for swiping. And the first one, let's get back to the Calendar app. In older phones, there used to be an indentation right around here, and that's what you would tap on to get to your home screen. But because there's not a lot of real estate on these phones, the designers decided to use the entire area for your interactions. So instead of that indentation, how do you get back to the home screen? You swipe upwards from the bottom. And what I'm going to do is put my finger on the black bar at the bottom and just swipe upwards. And I'll do that again. Let me open Amazon. Here's a black bar. I'm going to swipe upwards, and now I'm back at my home screen. So that's how you return home. From this place, there are 2 other important actions. And one is if I swipe up from the bottom about 1/3 of the way, I'll see a listing of my open applications. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of applications open. Let me do that one more time. Swipe up about, sometimes you have to swipe up and right to do it. And here are my open apps. Even though I have a lot of open apps, that doesn't concern me because they don't take up very much storage on my phone, and they're not using up my battery. They're inactive. I can tap on an app to open it. And I can tap and swipe up on an app to close it. So let me do that again. I can tap on the phone app to open it, swipe up on the phone app to close it. There's one type of app I do want to close, and that's a mapping app. And these are Google Maps, Apple Maps, and Waze, and there may be some others. And the reason I want to close these is that they use GPS, Global Positioning System, GPS. And while the app is open, it's asking GPS every second, what's my location? And this can eat up my battery. So I want to close mapping apps as soon as I'm finished with them. And here I have Google Maps open. And I'm going to swipe up on it, and now Google Maps is closed, and I no longer have to worry about running my battery down. The third special action is at the top right of your home screen, and it's just swiping down a little bit. Let me do that one more time. I'm going to aim for these icons here and just swipe my finger down about 1/2 inch. And this opens this unusual looking screen, and this is called the Control Center. And from here, I can control a lot of important settings of my phone and some of its functions. For instance, I can turn Wi-Fi off and back on by tapping on the Wi-Fi icon. I can tap on this airplane to turn on airplane mode, and then tap on it again to turn it off. I can turn audio notifications off by clicking this bell, And now if I get a phone call, my phone will just vibrate and I can turn them back on. I can control the brightness of my phone and the volume by sliding these areas. And I can even turn my flashlight on and off. We'll return to the control center in a later video. So you can swipe up, down, left, right. In an app, you can swipe up from the bottom to re-enter the home page. You can swipe up about a third of the way to get a list of your open applications. And you can swipe down from the top to enter the control center.